Okay, everyone, welcome back to Vault Hunter Skies. I have finished the upper plateau, and if you're wondering my voice is sounding a bit off, well, I've been dealing with a bit of a sinus infection, and it's still a bit all stuffed up in my head, so, that's going to make this a bit rougher on me, but don't really got much of a choice. But things have been, and I have slowly been making progress. I'm only now 2 tags short of the next actual vault run. But I have been primarily working on the base, on getting stuff somewhat better organized, and I have also discovered why my, the hammer I made that's with vanilla immortality won't mine the cobblestone. I forgot it requires picking. Both these hammers do not actually have the ability to actually break the blocks that they need to that I designed them for. So yeah, I effectively wasted a bunch of bronze and jewels making something I can't, 2 tools that I can't properly use. I have actually made a decent replacement, though it is incomplete. But so I'll primarily be relying on my chromatics on my actual Paxel for a while, because I do need to get rid of the failures that I can't fix. Well, see you when I get some more blocks placed. Alright, everyone. Should have the emeralds now. Proper. Okay. Crystal has been completed. Okay, it's my very first scab vault. Okay. I'm gonna want that one first. And let's see, zombie brain, green. Let's see, so living chest, mobs, ornates, and wooden. Okay. I know what I need, so I'm going to get started on that and see you all when it's done, hopefully. I just remembered that first time doing one of these vaults, I should probably record it for you all to see in the video, so I'm actually going to record this, though I'll probably be speeding up the footage heavily. And that was me dying. Let's see what the damage is. Oh dear. Well, probably I should have known better. I knew better. I knew better. At least I have materials to rebuild with. Though this is going to be pretty rough. Huff now has, that wasn't a bunch of materials that's now down the drain. And one of my better staves as well. You know what? Let's see what burgers will be nice for me. I should be able to make some. I'm to at least get something good out of this bit of a fail of a boat show. Because that was 3... that was 5 total pouches. And the soul pouch. That ain't fun. Fun to lose, and that's gonna be a pain to rebuild from. But at least I'm able to eat up to 29 to see what that will let me grab from possible skills. Like, I haven't made... do I even have something with a lucky hit right now? I do have a 4% lucky hit one, but that's not enough to warrant having lucky hit unlocked. Which actually leaves me with 3 points. Let's see, with Mana Shield, upgrading that to a 40% regen is going to be pretty big. And also I have less cooldown now, and now to go through my items to restock and rebuild from that screw up. Knew I wasn't feeling well, and I still did something stupid. Well, see you back when I've finalized my new setup. Okay, I have decided on the items that I'll be equipping to replace some of my gear. That being my 26 magnet, some boot, the model rogue boots that I obtained, which I still need to finish enchanting. I just realized that 2 of my things have an empty suffix. Okay, soul chance. And healing efficiency. Means that when I regenerate health, it will be slightly better. And it also gives me a little bit more HP. I'm just mentally drained right now, so due to not feeling all that well, Ellen now suddenly having to rebuild when I really didn't have that much means to, and I still need to finish enchanting and doing other tasks. Alright, back from a few days rest because I was really put out by suddenly losing all of my stuff, which when not feeling good had really put a damper on things. So it's back to rebuilding and just going to work on my actual base for a bit to just try to get back into the groove of things, as well as revving up to get back onto wizards and Vulcanoids. But right now, going to just zone in on this, so cut back to you once I've crafted the pouches and all of that. I decided to see what my next crystal was. I do not have the bones, but I do have just about everything else for it. So I'm going to get that all set up. But it does mean that I can no longer avoid the mob farm. So that's what we'll be working on then. Clearing up the remains of the old mob farm as well. Okay. Got the materials to fill in the area that'll become the new spawner on our region. Going to clean some of that up. Oh yeah, no upgrades. Well, this should start working fairly quickly once I get it actually built. Okay, the old one's been removed. Now comes the part of actually thinking up of a design for the new one. And that's going to take its place. And also what block palette I want to use for it. Okay, I've decided to build it out of, as stated previously, just decided to build it out of pure deep slate, as I have a decent supply of that. And after I'm done getting it all built up and actually running, then I will see about perhaps making it look pretty after it's all been built. After all, as my base is literally mainly slabs, albeit not with some trim work that isn't lit up, which is spawnable, all I have to do is light it up a little bit, and all of a sudden this becomes the only place mobs are able to actually spawn, as currently they are able to spawn wherever the light level is actually low enough. But that isn't going to last for very long. But cut back to you once I get the floor done. Okay, floor is filled in, now just going to start working on the walls and at least getting it so it has at least one chamber. Done. Note, I will put slabs on the top of it. Mainly because I simply just don't want to deal with mobs spawning up on it. And if I were to get some spawners in there, maybe, hey, if I ever get them unlocked, I can just plop them in and they'll start spawning in there. But that would require retrofitting, as this is a passive mob farm, and which would require lots of modifications. And I am aware I am off-centered, and if I ever bother to center it, I'm going to simply adjust the platform on the underside, the actual district block that I have it in. And instead of tearing it down and rebuilding it. Well, going to sleep and grab some torches to light up the aside from realizing I may have made it a bit too short, which that is fixable by simply putting on more layers. There's which isn't really a problem considering I'm going to be doing other things most of the time and not waiting for it to fill up. But it does so appear that I will have a decent income of supplies now, which is going to be quite handy. Yeah. Oh, and the spider just came down. And I just got some iron. But the more I'm guessing those are spiders that are stuck in corners. But right now my biggest thing is checking for mobs spawning when they really shouldn't be. Though it does so appear I have basically gotten them all, and there appears to be no more mobs spawning up on the roof, which is really good. That was a problem. But now I also have the materials for that vault crystal. Heard a zombie. No, you're all good. But, this is solid. There's no location for a zombie to be at. I'm not seeing anything on the minimap either. Well, the glowberries are growing fairly nicely. Me as well, at least, so that's good. And I think I'll be calling it here for this episode, however. I have a crystal that I am definitely going to be pearling for an extra bounty to help with the recovery. Hey, as I don't have of the lack of resources to actually make use of. Well, hope you all enjoyed. I know this wasn't that exciting episode, aside from me dying in it, but hope you all had a somewhat decent of a time, and have a good whatever time zone you're in.